I discussed with Arrow last week what we were looking to do going into this week, the official first week of training. And he said that he wanted me to continue to take it easy, but up the mileage a little bit and shoot to take a day off. So me and Arrow both have the mindset of when it comes to taking days off, if I can just run a couple easy miles, even if it's only 2 or 3, I'd much rather do that than take an entire day off. I always feel better getting in a really easy run than taking the day off entirely. But when I get a text from him saying, take a day off, I know that he's serious about it because he has the same thought process as me. So decided to take today off. I'd rather take a day off where I can't run in the morning anyways, and I opened at the gym this morning, so I wouldn't have been able to run until I got out of work, and also was able to get a lift in after work, which was really nice. But that just means that the rest of this week we're going to be looking to do anywhere up to an hour Monday through Friday, or probably get in a long run Saturday, probably just like an hour 10, hour 20, like nothing crazy, and then finish up the mileage on Sunday. Shooting for 45 miles this week, anything between 35 and 45 is ideal, and hopefully like the bulk of the work will be done, Tuesday through Saturday. Sunday can just be really easy. But yeah, it should be a pretty solid week. I think I'm going to be meeting up with one of my buddies who's going back to Florida actually tomorrow just to get in a quick little run together before he heads out. And hopefully we'll be running with Jimmy T and maybe get a little cameo from some of my other friends this week. So looking like it's going to be building up to a nice week. Going to jump the massage gun on real quick, loosen up the muscles before I go to sleep, and look to have a good morning tomorrow. This morning we're down at one of the many canal entrances not too far from my house, and we are currently waiting for Sethi. He should be here any minute or two, and we're getting ready to do a nice little recovery run in a sense. Like I said, this week's pretty chill. We're probably going to do an hour at around 8-minute pace, if not a little bit slower. Sethi was an animal when he was in his prime, but he doesn't run too much anymore. He actually did run a marathon not too long ago, and is probably going to run Chicago 2025, same thing that I'm going to be doing, but he's got to get back into shape first. So we're going to take the opportunity before he heads back to Florida, which is where he's currently living, to get in a run together, and should be a pretty fun morning, honestly, just having another person to run with. I probably haven't ran with anybody since Arrow was here for the Soldier Field 10, which, to be fair, wasn't too long ago, but it was long enough to where it would be nice to have somebody to run with. So, dog, there's no way you have a cutoff on right now.
I will go.
Look at this guy. I'm in tights and a sweatshirt. I mean, I'm taking the sweatshirt off, but Each day this week has just gotten hotter and hotter as it's gone by, and man, like today felt not too bad. Like I definitely felt better than I did Wednesday and Thursday. Like those first 2 days were rough, but finally starting to feel like a little bit better in the heat. And it's, I say heat, but it's like 67 degrees, so it's not that hot out. But yeah, no, not too bad, especially having Jimmy T with me, getting these runs early and done with before all the heat comes. And we're actually about to head over to the track, hoping to get there around 7 o'clock. We'll spend like an hour over there doing hurdle mobility, stretching out, rolling out, just all the stuff that I should be doing on a normal basis that I've kind of been putting off because the moment I finish my run, like I go to work or whatever, work out, once it hits like 10, 9 o'clock, it's too hot out for me, man. I walk outside and just melt. So I've just been kind of putting it off until I could find a time to where like I can just go right after my run, which happens to be today. So we're gonna head over there right now, get some work done, and yeah, enjoy the morning before it gets so hot out that I just don't leave the house. There he is. There he is. That's that boy Iron. It is an absolutely beautiful Saturday morning, and a Saturday morning that I do not open at the gym, which is very fortunate. So that means we get to do a little long run this morning. My favorite thing to do on Saturdays, personally. But yeah, no, it's like 60 degrees, 4-mile-per-hour winds, 80% humidity, which isn't too bad. So yeah, we're gonna be getting after it. I got the Zoom Fly 3s on, an absolute goated pair of shoes, if you ask me. Don't know what happened when they started to make all the new ones. I really liked the old ones, but all good. They got like 200-300 miles on them, and they're gonna absolutely take me through this long run. Hopefully taking it a little bit more upbeat. And I say long run, but we're probably gonna do like an hour 20, a little bit more of an upbeat pace, like I said, anywhere from like 6:30 to 7-minute pace. Hopefully I don't go under 6:30 because I'm not trying to push it. Obviously first week of running, so nothing too crazy. And yeah, we'll probably get like 11.5 miles in, something around there. It's just a beautiful morning. I'm excited to run and can't wait to get after it. Really happy with the effort we put in this morning. You know, an hour 20, like I said, a little bit quicker at 6:52 average, which is not crazy fast by any means. It looks like we worked down to 6:45, 6:40 for my faster miles, which is perfect. I shouldn't be pushing any harder than that. And like I said, like the goal of this run realistically is just to get used to a little bit more speed, because obviously I haven't done anything fast since literally the day I raced like 3 weeks ago. So obviously we're taking it easy, working slowly back into summer, but I could definitely tell it was a little bit more difficult getting faster, given that I've only ran slow runs so far. And ideally, like I want my easy recovery runs to be between 7:45, 8-minute pace, like around there is perfect for me. Keeps my heart rate down, it gets me a little bit extra time running, and it feels good. Like I don't ever feel like an easy run or a type of run like that is difficult. So obviously I'm always shooting to do something like that. But at the same time, especially when I'm starting to get back into these runs, like I don't want to turn up next week and say, and have Arrow tell me like, hey, Tuesday you're gonna do a progression run, 5 miles out easy, 5 miles back in progressively faster, work down to 6 flat pace. well, I really don't want to go into that run being like, oh my God, this is terribly difficult. Like I'm having a really tough time working down to these faster miles since I haven't done a mile in that speed in 3 weeks. So obviously like today's run was a little bit quicker, but there's a reason to that. And it still wasn't that like taxing, if you will. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with how that run went. We're working from like noon to 5 today, so I'm gonna take the rest of the day just absolutely easy. We'll shake out tomorrow with the last like, I don't even know, 3 miles I have to get, 2.5 miles to get to 45 miles this week. I don't wanna go over that because Arrow gave me that as a maximum. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the weekend because the work's done. That was the hard work for the week, and it went really well, so I'm happy with that, and no complaints from me. We'll have fun for the rest of the weekend now. Come on, Tate. Warm me up.
Oh, how many pieces do you want?
Give me 2 right now.